Welcome back, everybody, for another deep dive. This time we're going to be talking all about energy management with something called EnergySave.
Okay.
Think of it like a high-tech toolkit for keeping your energy use, on track and under control and keeping those bills down.
Right.
And we're going to be going deep on this one with a pretty technical document from a company called DataMind. And they're based in Tunisia, and they created this really fascinating platform.
Yeah, it is fascinating. And, you know how much those uncontrolled energy costs can really impact your bottom line?
Oh, yeah.
That's what EnergySave is all about, tackling that.
I see.
And it's already making some serious waves. We're talking over 1,300 connected points.
Whoa.
That's a lot of data being managed across some pretty large and complex systems.
1,300 points.
Yeah.
That's way more than like a smart thermostat in your house.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What's really intriguing to me, though, is this solar impulse efficient solution label that they've received. Can you break down what that actually means?
Yeah, that's a big deal. Okay.
The Solar Impulse Foundation,
Yeah.
you might know them for their solar-powered airplane that flew all the way around the world.
I do.
They vet solutions that are both environmentally friendly and profitable,
I see.
which is not an easy thing to achieve,
Right.
especially in emerging markets like Tunisia and Africa.
So it's not just greenwashing, it's like a real tangible impact.
No, it's real deal,
Okay.
both on the planet and on your wallet.
So let's get specific.
Yeah.
What actual problems does EnergySave actually solve? I'm
Wow.
sure many of you listening right now,
Oh, yeah.
you can relate to those like skyrocketing energy costs, right?
Uncontrolled costs are a major pain point for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes even deeper than that. There's also hidden energy losses,
Okay.
the kind that you're not even aware of, that
Yeah.
can be quietly draining your resources.
Oh, no.
Then there's the issue of inefficient equipment, just, guzzling energy, and then potentially even, compliance headaches and even penalties.
Nobody wants to deal with those penalties.
Nobody.
So how does EnergySave help?
Right.
Is it just about cutting down on energy use, or is there more to it than that?
It's about efficiency, like on multiple levels.
Okay.
So EnergySave helps boost your overall energy efficiency, which naturally saves you money, right?
Right.
And that translates to reduced operating costs and ultimately a more profitable operation.
I like it.
And of course, there's the added benefit of a more sustainable
Yeah.
and environmentally friendly approach to your energy use.
Okay, so I'm sold on the why.
Yeah.
Now let's get into the how.
My nitty-gritty.
What makes this system tick?
Let me tell you.
What kind of features are we talking about?
All right, so imagine this. You can see exactly how much energy you're using at any given moment.
Okay.
So electricity, gas, even air consumption.
Wow.
That's the power of real-time monitoring with EnergySave. It paints this really complete picture of your energy usage across your entire operation.
That sounds incredibly helpful, but also a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
I'm picturing like this wall of numbers.
No.
That's really hard to make sense of.
Yeah, you don't want that.
So,
That's where the data visualization comes in.
okay.
EnergySave doesn't just bombard you with data,
Right.
It transforms it into these insightful visuals.
Okay, give me an example. What does that look like in practice?
Take Sankey diagrams.
Okay.
They visually map out the flow of energy through your system. It's like a network of pipes almost,
I see.
showing you where energy is being used,
Right.
where it might be being wasted.
Okay.
It's like having X-ray vision for your energy consumption.
So I can actually pinpoint the energy hogs in my system.
Exactly.
That's impressive.
It's pretty cool.
But what if I want to understand my energy use over time?
Right.
Not just at this very moment.
Or whatever.
What then?
That's where analytics and reporting come in.
Okay.
EnergySave lets you analyze historical data to spot trends and patterns in your energy consumption. This helps you understand how factors like time of day, seasonal changes,
Right.
or even production levels impact your energy use.
So I can see if my energy use spikes during certain times of the day,
Exactly.
or if certain processes are using way more energy than others.
Exactly. But it goes beyond just understanding the past.
No.
EnergySave can actually forecast your future energy needs
Oh, wow.
using a technique called linear regression.
Hold on. Linear regression.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty technical.
It is a little bit.
Can you explain that in a way that I can understand?
Think of it this way.
Okay.
Remember those graphs you used to make in school where you drew a line through a bunch of points?
I think so.
Linear regression uses your past energy data to draw a line that predicts your future energy consumption.
So it's like having a crystal ball for my energy bills. You could say that.
I like it.
It helps you plan ahead.
Yeah.
Avoid those nasty surprises when that bill arrives.
Right.
But it's not just about predicting the future.
EnergySave also has this feature that can help you avoid those moments when something goes wrong.
With my equipment.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
It's all about these proactive alerts and notifications.
Okay.
So let's say your energy consumption suddenly spikes above a certain threshold, or a piece of equipment malfunctions,
Right.
or there's some unusual anomaly in your system. EnergySave will send you an alert immediately.
Oh, wow. So instead of like scrambling to react to a problem, I can get ahead of it.
Exactly. Be proactive.
I like where this is going.
Yeah.
So far, we've talked about real-time data, historical analysis, even predicting the future.
Yep. It's like a time machine, almost.
What else can EnergySave do?
Okay, well, have you ever, questioned the accuracy of your energy bills?
Oh, all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
EnergySave has this really clever feature for bill management and verification.
That's something I think everyone can relate to. Tell me more.
Yeah. So it compares your energy bills to the actual energy consumption data collected by the platform. This helps ensure that you're being billed accurately, and it can even flag discrepancies or potential overcharges.
Wow.
There's also this trend analysis tool that lets you visualize how your energy costs are changing over time, which is super valuable for budgeting and, finding opportunities to save.
This is amazing. It's like having an energy watchdog constantly looking out for me.
It really is.
I have to ask, is all this fancy monitoring and analysis only useful if I have a bunch of high-tech meters installed everywhere?
Not at all. That's where virtual metering comes in.
Virtual metering?
Yeah.
So like meters that don't actually exist?
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
Let's say you want to track energy usage for a specific piece of equipment or a particular process.
Right.
But you don't have a physical meter installed there.
Right.
EnergySave lets you create virtual meters to gather that data.
So it's not just about like monitoring overall energy use.
No.
It's about understanding it at a granular level.
Exactly. You got it.
It's like having a magnifying glass to zoom in on those energy-intensive areas.
You got it.
But does EnergySave stop there?
No, get this.
Is it just about energy data in a vacuum?
Not at all. EnergySave connects your energy data to your overall operational efficiency.
Okay, how so?
They have something called a KPI module.
KPI?
Yeah, Key Performance Indicator.
Okay, break that down for me.
Sure.
How does it connect energy to, well, everything else?
Imagine tracking your production output machine performance, uptime versus downtime.
Right.
Basically, all those vital metrics that contribute to your overall productivity.
Yeah.
EnergySave links this data to your energy consumption,
I see.
allowing you to identify bottlenecks, optimize processes, and ultimately boost your bottom line.
Wow, it's like having a super-powered energy consultant.
I know, right?
Living inside my computer,
Wow.
crunching numbers, giving me actionable insights.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But wait, there's more, right?
You bet there is.
I know it.
Remember, we live in a world where we expect to access information from anywhere at any time. EnergySave has a dedicated mobile app.
Okay, so now I can check on my factory's energy use for my phone
Exactly.
while I'm sipping a latte at a cafe.
Precisely.
That's awesome.
But it's not just about checking data.
It's okay.
You get access to all the key features. So monitoring reports, trend analysis,
Right.
even those crucial alerts,
Right.
all from the palm of your hand.
So it really is like a mini energy control center in my pocket.
It really is.
That's impressive. And that would be so valuable for anyone who's always on the go.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What else is there?
There is more.
I knew it.
But before we get into that,
Okay.
let's give our listeners a chance to absorb all this.
Okay.
We'll be back in a flash to continue our deep dive
Sounds good.
into EnergySave.
All right.
So, Tim.
We're back. And before we get back into like all the features of EnergySave, I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
We know that Ditamind is a Tunisian company. Does that mean that EnergySave like only works in Tunisia?
That's a great question. Actually, EnergySave has a really diverse client portfolio
Okay.
across multiple countries, and they've even implemented it for companies that have locations, all over the world.
Really?
Yeah, monitoring total power exceeding 100 megawatts.
Wow, that's a lot of energy.
It is. It's
Sounds
fun.
like they're having a global impact.
Yeah, they are
Oh, okay.
with this technology.
What about language barriers? Is
well-
everything in French?
Not at all. EnergySave actually supports multiple languages, including English,
Okay.
so it's accessible to international businesses.
Makes sense. Let's talk about something that's super important when dealing with all this data.
Yeah.
Security.
Right.
We're talking about sensitive information about energy usage, potentially even production processes.
For sure.
How secure is all of this?
Security is paramount. They've implemented this really robust system with multiple levels of user access and security.
Okay.
It's like a digital lock and key system. Each user gets this personalized code that grants them access only to the specific sections that they're authorized to see.
So not everybody can see everything.
Exactly. There are different levels of access.
Okay.
Some users might have view-only access, while others might be able to change values, configure settings, or even have like full administrative control.
Oh, wow.
And they have granular control down to like the workstation, the power plant, or even individual measurement points.
So it's very thorough.
Very thorough.
Okay. Let's say I'm convinced I want EnergySave for my company.
Great.
What's the process like?
Yeah.
Do I need to be like a tech whiz to install this and use it?
That's one of the great things about EnergySave. It's got this user-friendly interface
Okay.
and straightforward implementation.
Okay.
Didamine handles everything,
Okay.
from installing the necessary hardware like electric meters,
Yeah.
current transformers, setting up the smart box that connects it all to the cloud.
Okay.
And they also have this really comprehensive training program.
Oh, so they don't just leave you hanging.
No, they don't. They guide you through the whole process.
That's really helpful.
Yeah.
It takes away a lot of the stress of like implementing new technology.
Oh, for sure.
So they hold your hand through the whole thing.
They do. They make sure that you and your team can fully utilize EnergySave.
Okay. So it's not just about like teaching you how to use the software.
No.
It's about empowering you to actually manage your energy.
Exactly. It's about giving you the tools and the knowledge to develop a strategic framework for managing your energy.
And remember that AI-powered decision support module that we
Yes.
talked about earlier?
Yes.
Does the training cover how to use that too?
Absolutely. It's like having an AI energy advisor by your side,
Right.
helping you identify those energy-saving actions and even predicting potential maintenance needs.
Before they become problems?
Exactly.
That's incredible. It's like having a whole energy management team built into the software.
It really is.
This all sounds great in theory, but I'm curious about like real-world applications. What kinds of professionals would benefit most from EnergySave?
Well, anyone involved in managing energy, of course.
Right.
Energy managers, project leaders, engineers, network architects.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes beyond that.
Okay.
Maintenance managers and anyone with knowledge of energy management systems, professionals in building management, industrial processes.
So it's about efficiency and sustainability across the board.
Precisely. It's about understanding the interconnectedness of energy consumption, production processes, and the environmental impact of operations.
You mentioned the environment.
Mm-hmm.
How does EnergySave address those carbon emissions and sustainability efforts?
Well, remember that solar impulse efficient solution label.
I do.
That's a testament to their commitment to sustainability. EnergySave helps reduce your carbon footprint in a few ways.
Okay, how so?
First, by meticulously monitoring energy consumption, you can identify areas to reduce your energy use.
Right, less energy used equals less CO2 released.
Exactly.
But is it just about using less energy, or is there a smarter way to go about it?
They have a feature for calculating and comparing energy bills based on different tariff types.
Okay.
For example, some tariffs charge more during peak hours
Yeah.
and less during off-peak hours.
Right.
EnergySave can incentivize users to shift their energy consumption to those off-peak hours,
Oh, I see.
when energy is often generated from cleaner sources like wind and solar.
So it's about using energy smarter.
Exactly.
What about promoting a culture of sustainability within a company?
Mm-hmm.
Can EnergySave help with that?
Absolutely. Remember those awareness displays we talked about?
Yeah.
They can be a really powerful tool for engaging everyone,
Mm-hmm.
from the CEO to the maintenance staff, in being mindful of their energy consumption.
Okay.
It's about making sustainability a team effort.
Right.
But DataMine takes it a step further.
Oh.
They've integrated environmental awareness into their training program.
So it's not just about teaching people how to use the software.
No.
It's about actually educating them about the importance of sustainability.
Exactly. They cover everything from the regulatory context of energy management to analyzing energy markets and contracts
Okay.
to the specific energy consumption patterns of different equipment.
It's pretty thorough.
It is.
Yeah.
They're really trying to create this new generation of energy-conscious professionals.
I like that. And they have that ambient probe built into the platform, right?
They do.
What exactly is that?
It's a sensor that measures various environmental parameters in your workplace.
Like what?
Things like temperature, humidity, air pressure,
Mm-hmm.
even particulate matter and noise levels.
So it's like a built-in environmental monitor for my workplace.
Exactly. And here's the cool part.
Okay.
This data is then analyzed in the context of international workplace well-being codes
Mm-hmm.
and any specific standards you might have set for your own company.
Okay.
So you can see if your factory is not only energy efficient,
Right.
but also a healthy and comfortable place for your employees to work.
This is great. So it's all about creating a sustainable and responsible work environment.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's even more to explore we haven't even touched on.
I know.
EnergySave is a treasure trove of features.
It really is.
But hold that thought for just a moment.
Okay.
We need to take a quick break.
Sounds good.
But we'll be right back to wrap up our deep dive into this incredible platform.
All right. Stay tuned. Okay. So we're back. And right before the break, we were talking about that ambient probe
Right.
and how it monitors the workplace environment.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens with that data? Like, can I actually do anything with it?
Yeah, that's a great question. And a key point about EnergySave is that it's not just about collecting data.
Mm-hmm.
It's about turning that data into action.
Okay.
So that ambient probe data gets analyzed alongside those international workplace standards
Right.
and your company's own requirements.
Yeah.
And if something's not quite right,
Uh-huh.
you'll know.
So if like the air quality in my factory is poor or the noise level is too high,
Exactly.
EnergySave will flag it for me.
It will. And you can actually use that information to make, tangible improvements to your work environment.
So I can make sure it's not only energy efficient,
Right.
but also safe and healthy for my employees.
Yeah.
I think we've covered almost everything about EnergySave.
We covered a lot.
But I have to admit, I'm still a little stuck on this whole 3D visualization thing. It sounds really cool,
Yeah.
but like, is it necessary?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a gimmick or does it actually serve a purpose?
No, it's definitely not a gimmick.
Oh.
It's really powerful. Imagine this.
Okay.
You can walk through a virtual model of your factory,
Uh-huh.
and each area is color-coded based on its energy consumption.
Oh, wow.
You can instantly see which areas are those energy hogs,
I see.
and that allows you to prioritize your optimization efforts.
So it's like a heat map, but in 3D.
Exactly.
Okay, I can see how that would be helpful.
You can zoom in, rotate the model,
Oh, wow.
and get a much more intuitive feel for how energy is being used throughout your facility.
It's one thing to like understand the data. It's another to actually see it spatially.
Exactly.
I get it. Now, okay, one last thing.
Yeah.
Remind me how the mobile app works in practice.
Sure.
Like, what kind of control does it actually give me?
Imagine this. You're at a conference miles away from your facility,
Okay.
and you suddenly get an alert on your phone that energy consumption has spiked in one of your production lines.
Oh, no.
You open the EnergySave app and instantly see what's happening.
So I can see real-time data from anywhere.
Yes, you can.
Wow.
The mobile app gives you access to all the key features.
Uh-huh.
So you can monitor your energy use, view reports, analyze trends,
Right?
and receive those critical alerts no matter where you are.
So it really is like having a mini energy control center in my pocket.
It is.
Before we wrap things up, can you give me just like a quick overview of
Yeah.
how EnergySave fits into this bigger picture of energy management and sustainability?
Sure. EnergySave is more than just a software platform.
Okay.
It's really a philosophy, a commitment to optimizing energy use, reducing costs, and creating a more sustainable future.
So it's about empowering businesses to take control of their energy consumption
Exactly.
and make smarter decisions for their bottom line and the planet.
You got
It's not just about the technology.
right.
It's about the knowledge and the awareness that DataMind fosters through their training programs and resources.
They're really creating a movement toward a more energy-conscious world.
Well said. EnergySave, it's not just about monitoring energy.
Nope.
It's about empowering you to take control of your energy usage and optimize your entire operation.
Absolutely.
And as we all move toward a more sustainable future,
Mm-hmm.
tools like EnergySave become even more important.
Absolutely.
So there you have it, folks. Now, one final thought to leave you with.
Okay.
Think about your own workplace or your home. Where do you see opportunities to improve energy efficiency? What data would you want to track to make those smarter decisions? Until next time, keep those minds curious.